Hello students. So we are back with the third property of this chapter. The name of this property is isosceles triangle property. We all know what is isosceles triangle. It is a triangle in which two sides are equal. So let's see what does this property states. It states that the angle opposite to equal side is equal and vice versa. If two sides are equal, then two angles opposite to these sides are equal. So you can see if AB and AC are equal, then angle ABC and angle ACB are equal. Conversely, if angle ABC and angle ACB are equal, then these two sides must be equal. This is called isosceles triangle property. There is one more special type of triangle, that is equilateral triangle. So one point to be remembered for equilateral triangle is, in equilateral triangle, all its sides are equal. This is known to us. But in an equilateral triangle, all of its angles are 60 degrees. This is the main point to be noted. So now let's go to some example of this isosceles triangle property. In the figure, you can see ABC is a triangle where AB and AC are equal. Question may come in your mind, how one can say that AB and AC are equal. See, same symbol is there. With that, we can recognize that AB is equals to AC. So, from figure, AB is equals to AC. So, ABC and angle ACB are equal. ABC is 50 degree, ACB is X. So, X value is 50 degree. Okay. Now, another example. Example number 2. Again, in triangle ABC, we can see here angle B is equals to angle C. Okay. So, this one's opposite side is AC and this one's opposite side is AB. So, AB equals to AC. This is called the inverse of isosceles triangle property. So, AB is 6 and AC is X. So, X value is 6. These are the two most important examples. So, now let's go to the exercise. In exercise, question number 1 is similar to the first example which I have shown. So, then also I have done it for you. If you look at it, you will be able to understand. Now, let's go to question number 2. LMN is a triangle in which LN is equals to LN. LN equals to LN. Okay. So, their opposite angles are these two. This angle and this angle. One angle's measure is 20. So, obviously the other will be 20. But we are asked to find the value of B. So, we will use the angle sum property over this triangle. We have used angle sum property. That means angle L plus angle M plus angle N equals to 180 degree. Hence, by solving, we have got the value of B as 140 degree. Now, let's go to question number 4. Here, two alphabets are asked to find. One is X, one is Y. So, first we will find X. To find X, we have to concentrate over the triangle PQR. So, in triangle PQR, PR and QR are equal. So, the angle opposites to them are equal by isosceles triangle property. So, if this is 59, this will be also 59. Now, we can find X by using angle sum property over the triangle PQR. 59, 59, X. We have got X as 62. Clear? Now, look at the other triangle PRS. There, 32 and Y are interior opposite angle and X is exterior to them. So by using the exterior angle property, we have got the value of y. Now we will go to question number 6. So here I have drawn the figure of question number 6. What is told in the question? The vertical angle of an isosceles triangle is 5t minus 18 and the base angles are 3t. So vertical angle means this topmost angle is called the vertical angle and these two are base angles. Okay. So since this is an isosceles triangle, so let me consider this side and this side equal. So these two base angles should be equal. So this will be the figure, and by using angle sum property over it, we can find the value of t. Okay, we will write 5t minus 18 plus 3t is equals to 180 degree angle sum property. Now let's go to question number 7. So this is the figure for question number 7. Here this angle is 35. Angle DBC is 35. So this angle will also be 35 because angle means side BD equals to CD. So this is 35. Now if I consider this one as A, by using angle sum property, I can find the value of A. Yes? So it is done. Then again concentrate on triangle ABD. There DA equals to DB. So this is 2x means this is also 2x. Okay. Now in this triangle ABD, these two are interior opposite angle and A is the exterior angle for them. From that we can find the value of x. Okay. And in the last problem, now we are moving to the last problem of this exercise. So let's have a look. So in the last question, it comes with an equilateral triangle. You can see ABD is an equilateral triangle. Question may come in your mind how it is equilateral. If you look at the figure carefully, you will find that in triangle ABD, all its sides are equal. So ABD is an equilateral triangle. Similarly, BCD is also an equilateral triangle. So in both the triangles, all its angles are 60 degree. Angle A is equals to 60 degree. This half part is 60. This part is 60. Here also this part is 60. This part is 60. This part is 60. Here it is asked to find angle ABC. That means ABC. So ABC consists of two angles. One is ABD and one is CBD. So both are 60. So 60 plus 60 is 120. So answer will be 120. So here we will end up this topic, isosceles triangle property. In our next class, we will meet you again with the fourth topic, that is Pythagoras theorem of this chapter. Till then, stay safe, stay protective and always maintain social distancing and hygiene. Thank you.